What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm over here still kind of on vacation in Miami. This is the view from one of the apartments that I have down in Miami. I don't know if you guys can see through the mirror, but you have the river, nice pool and all that right here. Currently in the lobby, and it's so hard to get some good lighting over here. There we go. So I'm currently in the lobby, and I really want to make a video for you guys talking about the top 5 altcoins that I'm getting in now. And I make this video because when there's dips, those are the most opportune times to make money. When things are breaking all-time highs, I personally don't like to invest. I like to buy the dips now, I hold it, and then I sell it once we start breaking those all-time high levels. If you guys go back and pretty much go watch our YouTube channel, I made 2 other videos previously, one in the summer and one on the other dip that we had earlier this year. And if you follow this video, pretty much every single altcoin we bought at 3x or even better. If you remember, we bought CRO around 0.09, went to 90 cents. We bought Shiba at around, I don't even remember, but it was about 9 to 6x. So I'm gonna make this video for you guys, and I'm gonna be showing you guys some potential altcoins that can have a 10 to 20x potential. Some will be kind of boring, but then I will get into some other ones that you might have heard of. So let's get straight into the videos. If you want to watch more videos like this, remember to leave a like, subscribe down below, and just leave a comment. Let me know what's up with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be making this video in this lobby right here, so if it gets a little loudy, I apologize, but there's currently no one here. The lighting is not the best either, but alright guys, I found a little bit of better lighting over here to start with you. But first of all, I want to talk to you guys about the fear and greed index. Right now we're in extreme fear, and last month we were on neutral, extreme fear. Yesterday was fear, now even more extreme fear. So it's not been too much of a great time for Bitcoin investors and Bitcoin holders. There's a lot of fear into the market, and it's very scary. I want to talk to you guys about this chart. If you go to the 1-year chart, but as you guys can see, whenever we hit a 30 or below of the fear, so when the fear gets really extreme, that usually is a really good time to buy. Even during the summer, let's say we fell right after we fell under this 31 zone and we pretty much consolidated here, it would be a perfect time to buy. Sure, you might have had to hold it for a couple months and have conviction. Guys, you gotta have conviction in whatever you believe in. If you want to be into crypto, you gotta have conviction on whatever you're investing in is a real thing. If you're one of those guys that flip-flops, like during the summer, where everybody's like, it's bearish, it's done, and I was still here telling you guys, no, it's bullish, great time to buy, you've probably got crushed. Because when things get really bullish, you have the really parabolic move, you're like finally bullish, you get in, you get dumped on. Things get bearish, you sell everything you were holding, boom, then it goes up, and you feel like you lost for nothing. You're pretty much the buy high, sell low gang. So you gotta have conviction. Either one, don't believe in crypto and stay out of it, go invest in stock market, bonds. There's so many great options out there. Short crypto, I don't care. Or believe in crypto and understand that these are the perfect time to buy. But again, we fell under 30 around here in September. That was a second dip I was telling you guys about earlier, and I've made both videos during this main dip and during the second dip here. And both those videos, if you followed and you really followed the plan, we made a lot of bank on. Now again, we're under this 30 pretty much fear zone, and it's not financial advice, but for me this is a great time to start adding to some core positions that I'm looking for. I'll give you guys a spoiler, I'm not really adding that much to Bitcoin. I think there's a lot more other potentials out there. Not that I don't like Bitcoin, but I loaded up a lot of Bitcoin around the 20,000s when we had the summer dip, so I don't really care to be adding a lot more right now. First up, a pretty boring one, but SOL, Solana. I think if we get able to pick this up between 145 to 165, 170, it's definitely a really good buy. If you're in our chat room, we mentioned buying this already, so you probably already have bought some of this dip at around 150 mark. But again, it's down about, if we go back here, it's down about 43, currently around 35% from the highs, and I think in a year, 2 years time, looking back and buying Solana around the 160 marks, I think you'll be pretty happy with it. If you remember from the summer, we had dip buys over here around 120s, 135, I believe, to the bonus kind of 115. That was a dip buy that we had, and that was in a previous video that I talked to you guys about that I made back in September. So we already had some of this Solana from a long time. And Solana is going to be a pretty safe pick for you guys, so that's why I want to start off with a safe pick, then we'll move on to some riskier picks. I'm going to be talking about 5 different ones today. So let's talk about next Binance coin. So Binance coin's another one that's pretty boring, and might not excite you guys. You might already be some of it, but I want to get these out of the way. These are all people that have not bought this. And don't feel like you're missing out, because I think Binance coin is one of those coins that are always going to do well. The biggest exchange out there, Binance, it's got a great ecosystem around it, great tokenomics, just a lot of great stuff to be had with this coin. so I wouldn't be shying away from trying to load up more on this. And my perfect price targets would be between 500 and 450. So pretty much that this bottom range, if we can get a dip a little more. It's currently from its highs down about 28% down from its highs. So unlike some other coins that have really been struggling with Bitcoin struggles, Binance Coin holds up really well. And one of the main reasons why it holds up so well, it is because the ecosystem is so great and so many people look potentials. So I would love to get some dollar cost averaging down in this area right here. And this is how you dollar cost average smartly. You don't just dollar cost average every week, you dollar cost average on these dips, and in the end you come out much more on top than if you just weekly dollar costed averages. So I would love to buy up there. If we do get a dip even further, this bottom right here around this 430, so 390 to 430 range, that will be another dip level if we were to dip that much lower. I don't think we will, but that is an option. Next up, we'll start getting more into some I guess more riskier plays. HBAR, another one. If you guys know me, I love HBAR. We have HBAR entries from 0.10, 0.09, I believe. Our very first entry, if you're part of the chat room, that I mentioned in HBAR was around this 0.09 level. Now the entry that I would love to see would be right at the bottom of this. If we could dip all the way down to this 0.19 to 0.16 range, they would be awesome dip buy. If not, I think anything around this 25 range right here, right around this range right here, 22 to 25 range is also a good buy if you're not hold a big position in Hedera. And of course, do your own research, look into some of these projects that you might agree with me, disagree with me, you might not like them, I'm not sure. Up to you guys, but Hedera is another one that I really am confident is one of the few coins that will hold through a bear market as well. That's how confident I am in Hedera. So for me, like I say, my first original entries was from like 0.09, but I'm still adding on and building a position as I like to build on the low, sell the top. So of course, in the 50 cents, I was sold almost my Hedera, and now being slowly adding back to, and loading up my position. There's another one. Next up, LSS, lossless tether. I'm a little bit upset I make this video on Wednesday because I had an ad on Wednesday around this 58 to 60 cents mark. This past Wednesday on LSS. LSS is actually a really good token. Still, relatively new, but signing deal pretty much left and right with companies to use their security token, and a lot of companies are understanding how important it is to have security. So it's one of those coins that I see having a big bright feature. Right now is a really good buy zone right around here. My perfect buy zone will be around that 0.60, 0.50 mark, right where it dipped and then found some support, bounced out, but it seems like it could dip again in there, and this will be my perfect buy zone right around this rectangle here. But LSS, they've really been killing it. Really solid project. I had a lot of hype around it earlier in October, November, sell off pretty massively since then. I've been adding to some LSS all the way from around this first dip here in early October and September. Then it skyrocketed up, and we're about down from the all-time high is about 75%. So really big discount. And like I said, if you do believe in a project, it's like, why would you not want to buy at a 75% discount? Why would you want to wait until it's breaking all-time highs and all that kind of stuff? Where like it just doesn't make sense. You guys start thinking it in that way. It doesn't make sense when me trying to buy something at all-time highs. I gotta wait for the discount. I gotta wait for the dips. So next up, let's talk about my fifth coin, which would be Enjin coin. It's one of my favorite actually when it comes down to the Metaverse coin. And I've been talking about ENJ from under $2, 120 was I think our first entry on ENJ was, and it's one of those coins that I think will have a lot of use. It's already been used in some Minecraft already and a lot of different other stuff. It's one of those coins that rather than being a metaverse world, because there's too many coins out there I think are trying to be a metaverse world, this gives use to NFTs that can be used in a metaverse world. So all the metaverses that are coming out can use ENJ. All the games that are already out can use ENJ. It's one I've already talked about, and it's finally coming to a really nice dip. And the nice dip I would like to buy is back down here in this consolidation zone, pretty much between this 196 to these 215 levels. So actually, I would like to close a little more between 2.12 to 1.9. Pretty much, right around the $2, little bit sub $2 mark. I think this coin will have a lot of potential, has potential to dip a little bit further, but from the all-time high levels, if we go back up here, almost at 5. We're pretty much looking at down 55%. And this is quite common for crypto, right, guys? When Bitcoin goes down, it's going to take a lot of those coins with it as well. Lastly, I did want to touch over the Bitcoin dominance chart, and this chart pretty much shows the dominance of the crypto market cap based on Bitcoin. So, a chart a lot of people talk about, but it is the BTC.D chart if you do want to look at it on the trading view. So pretty much the higher this chart goes, the more Bitcoin stronger compared to altcoins, the lower it goes, the altcoins are stronger during compared to Bitcoin. So usually when it breaks past this 50% mark, right here we see it has a resistance around this 48% mark. Bitcoin will be usually during those parabolic stages that where it's making those 100% gains, breaking all-time highs day after day. While if it breaks down around this 40%, goes down to a 30-35% range, that's usually when the altcoin season is in full effect. So I'd like to talk about kind of what's going on with here. And when we were making this push up here this first time around, right? If we go here, first time around, we were trying to break this 50% mark, which we failed to, and that would have been really the push that I would have been looking for when we're looking for kind of that blow off top that we're looking for, a breakthrough 50%, maybe hanging around those 62-65% up here to really then move into all season, before a mass sell off. But now we're looking like we're going to be retesting this 40% mark down here. We're kind of coming down, making some lower highs and higher lows. Sorry, lower lows and lower highs. So we're looking at, we're trying to retest this bottom level here that, if this falls through, we could really start seeing some movement in the altcoins, into some altcoins. A lot of money to be made in the alts if this falls through, and I think the next target will be if we do fall under this 40% Bitcoin dominance range to around 35% dominance range. So it is a chart that I'm looking at now. I'm looking if we can get a bounce here, to recover some of the Bitcoin price action that we're looking for. If we do break down, we'll start seeing a lot of that money might start flowing to a lot more altcoins, which could mean a lot more opportunities when it comes down to altcoins, but Bitcoin struggling a little bit more. So this is a chart I recommend you guys to keep an eye on. Right now we've been pretty much trading between this range of 48% to 39% or so, kind of like pretty much since May. So I think a break above or below will be a major indicator where we're going for the rest of this bull market. So it is a chart that I'll be looking at for the rest of this year, and I'll keep you guys updated. If you want to make sure you're updated to this crypto stock, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're always notified when we upload a new video. Make sure you follow us in the Big Gains Club on Instagram. That's usually where I put out all my news as fast as possible, just because of the nature of how Instagram is much faster than making a YouTube video. But I appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out this video. Like I said, I'll give you guys one more view of Miami. I think you guys can see it too well, but you guys can see the buildings back there. Hope everybody's good, vacation and all that. But yeah, over here. So thank you for watching this video. Again, have a good weekend, have good holidays. I think I'll be uploading definitely some more videos before Christmas, but it is just around the corner. It's crazy. 2021 just flew by. It was just a crazy year, and now we're going to go into 2022. Appreciate everybody, and like always, peace.